What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for a special bonus video. I have been laid down a challenge by our good friend Will Gibson, Mr. Sprawl Racer. I was messing around the other night on a stream during demo drive to test all of the kind of difficult cars that I don't own, stuff I don't normally drive, just having a lot of fun. It was a great stream, so if you haven't checked it out back, go watch it from the other night. It was just shy of 2 hours long, and I had a blast throughout all of it. Got to have a lot of interesting and fun conversations, drive a lot of interesting and fun cars, and just learned a lot and had a blast. Will went out and said, "Hey, Justin, your lap time in the Wingless 410 sprint car sucked, and you're terrible, and I'm going to beat it." And so he did by about 3/10 of a second. My lap time was like 15.2. Will's was 14.979, I believe. Now, so I'm going to put that in chat just so I remember it. Well, Will, I have taken up your gauntlet once again. I am going to try to beat that. I have no idea if it's even physically possible. I had a hard enough time getting the damn thing around the track, but we're going to try. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't even know if it's possible. I really don't. But I'm going to give it the old college try for a little while here. Again, not going to be concerned about surviving, basically, just going to hot lap. If it means I flip across the finish line, don't care. Again, not even sure it's possible. So we're just going to give it a whirl. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's interesting and entertaining. And it's all in good fun. Will and I are very good friends, and we have a lot of fun with stuff like this. I'd love to do more stuff like this with him where we challenge each other, see what we can each put up for lap times in the car or track, and then challenge you guys, both of our communities, to go out there and try the combo and try to beat our lap times. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I just got to figure out how the hell to do this. Love Eldora, and this car was actually a lot of fun. It's very difficult. But as someone that is a complete dirt oval pleb and really, really bad, I struggled with it a lot, just getting it around the track. So this is definitely going to be not ideal, but I watched this video a couple times, learned a couple things. Hopefully I can make this work. So let's get to it without further ado, see where we are for a baseline, and then try to see if we can find a way to improve a little bit and get a little closer to what he ran, and then maybe just get lucky. I mean, basically 15 flat is where I need to be roughly. So I got to find about a quarter of a second somehow. Not exactly sure how that's possible. Not like that, that's for sure. I know I'm going to have to probably run right up against the wall and be brave. I don't know if I can do that twice on two ends without killing myself. But nonetheless, I got to go out there and get a better feel for it and get used to how this thing drives. It's a very, very difficult car. There's a reason that it's not very popular. I think it's cool. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sure the people that drive this are absolute monsters. But it's not obviously my thing, being a non-dirt oval guy. It's not something I really understand mentally, so that's going to be a problem part of it. I know I got to be right up around the top. My logic and strategy is going to be attempt to run high, and if I don't, like that, did it wrong, then we're just going to obviously have to bail out and try again. The key is going to be the exit to turn 4 on both the up to speed lap and the actual lap. It's a 16.2 is really terrible, but of course I messed up 3 pretty badly. Again, I'm not even entirely sure this is possible. I mean, if I try to push the limit, we're going to have a lot of that. So I'm not going to make you sit through 45 minutes or something of me trying to do this. It's not going to be like the Mount Washington hill climb and descent where I just go until I get it. I'm just purely curious how close I can get. I'm fully aware that this is way more his thing. He's a great dirt oval racer and a great driver in general, and I am well and truly a tarmac specialist. I mean, this is not my strength and what I find interesting and fun. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. It's hard because I want to go out there and I want to find the limit, obviously, but knowing that the limit is so far above my skill level, it's very, very difficult for me literally to even get the car on the track without my knowledge of how to drive this and how to make it go fast and do what I want. So I'm going to just shut up for a couple laps here, see if I can learn something, put a couple laps together, which obviously I can't even get to the green flag right now. This is pretty embarrassing, actually, I'm not going to lie. But this is probably going to be a little bit of a bonus cap video. Today is Porsche Unleashed Day. It is Saturday, so I hope you all check that out in a couple of hours. But yeah, for now I just need to hunker down and figure this shit out. So yeah, check out PU. It's a great trophy. We're on to the modern tournaments today. Hey, I finally made it through turn 3. Let's see if I can make a lap at speed. Nope, too hard into 3. It was actually a really good 1 and 2 there. Not really good, I should say, but it was a decent 1 and 2. Let's put up a session best lap. Looks like my relative there through 1 and 2 would have put me at a 15.3. I really just need to like chill a little bit and try to make some laps, but the problem is the line for me between alive and dead is so close, or so thin, that like alive and perfectly safe to dead for me is like pretty much the same thing. It's just about luck, honestly. So alright, here we go. Oh, a little bit too sideways there, that wasn't great. Not a great exit to 2 either. Hit the wall again, but we'll keep in it just to see what we end up with here for a time. That's a 15.2, 15.3, sorry. It looks like my optimal is not quite as good as my actual lap for whatever reason. I must have really messed up 1 and 2. So we're still like 4/10 off. That's what I'm dealing with here. And that's a ton of time to find. I mean, that was a very scruffy lap. But 4/10 is a ton of lap time. And obviously the track is going to deteriorate a little bit, which makes this even harder. Might have to restart and jump in a new session, honestly. But we'll see if I can figure this out with what we got here. Oh, come on, Justin. I keep carrying, because I'm carrying a little bit more speed off a 2. Is that me flipping, or is that just a ghost car? What was that? Because I'm carrying a little bit more speed off a 2, now that I can kind of sort of occasionally get through turn 2, I'm losing everything into 3 by carrying so much good speed, and it's really difficult for me to figure out the feel. Again, this is not my comfort zone. I can't just be like, oh, I see, I did this, because I don't know what the hell I did, and apparently I still can't get to the green flag, which makes this really difficult. So yeah, again, I'm not going to do this for an hour. We'll do it for up to like 20 minutes if I need to. We'll sit here for another 10 minutes or so and try this, but just thought it would be a lot of fun. So make sure you go check out Will's channel, Sprawl Racer. I'll link him down in the description below. Great guy, a lot of fun content, awesome driver. He's doing a lot of PCC content right now for the BMW M2, and I think he plans to do that again for next season, which will be great. So go check him out and throw him some love and support. That's going to be all wrong because I'm going to have to run the bottom here. That's not what I want to do at all, obviously. But my car is still good, so maybe we'll just give this another try here. There you go, not run too high, straighten this up to get a run to the line, maybe. Entering too low again because I got so much wheel in it and throttle to actually help me to kind of get my throttle down a little bit there. Touch the wall just a bit, keep your foot in it, Justin. 15.227. Okay, that's another, I don't know, 10th and some change. We're still like a quarter of a second off, which it boggles my mind. Like, I know that was, again, a really scruffy lap. I have no idea how I'm going to find a quarter of a second. I'm not even sure it's possible, honestly. Like, he was at maximum attack and ran a really, really good lap when he ran that 14.979. So, not sure it's even feasible for me to be even close to this, but I'd like to try it. It's fun. Again, he mentioned in his video, next time we do this, we'll go somewhere it's a little more my style, hopefully pavement. Tried to be brave there, see if we can do a diamond of some sort. It seemed to be okay. 14.966, did we just accidentally do it? Oh my goodness gracious, I don't know what the hell that was, but I think we might have accidentally done it. That was like the ugliest lap of all time. I basically ran a slider line or somewhat into 3 because I missed my entry so badly because my exit 2 was so wank. Wank? Jank. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. 14.979 and I ran 14.966. What was that? Well, now we gotta go watch it because now I'm like shocked. It was on lap 10, right? Yep, coming to the line here. I got a pretty decent run, but my entry into 1 was a little bit too pitched, so I just kind of throttled up, hope for the best, turned down the hill. We lost a little bit of time off of 2 because of that, and I was still sideways, had slip angle into 3, so I basically ran in flat, slid up the hill, and tried to just throttle off turn 4. We lost a ton of time coming to the line, but, I mean, we made it. It was not a pretty lap, but it was a lap. It was one of the laps of all time, that's for sure. Let's go watch that from a chase cam. Yeah, that was... that's not replicable. I want to make it clear. That was a total luck lap. Like, let's not get things confused here. So yeah, entry to turn 1 was pretty good. I got a little bit too sideways there, so just basically throttled up, turned down the hill, tried to carry momentum. It cost me a little bit off of 2, But because of that, I still had slip angle and wheel input by the time I got to the middle of the backstretch for my turn into 3, which meant I aimed for the bottom unintentionally here because I still had the car sideways. And so I just decided to basically throttle up, try to diamond the thing. I didn't think it would work, honestly, but I just decided to throttle up and carry momentum back to the line since I was offline already. Uh, yeah, that was a thing. Entered flat. Thankfully, it didn't push it up and hit the fence. And I guess technically speaking, we did it. I don't know how we did it, but apparently I ran the exact same lap twice. Pretty impressed with that, actually. But we did it. So 14.979 was the time to beat. We ran 14.966. Suck it, Will. No, just kidding. That was obviously, I'm sure he could run in the low 15s, 15 flats, when he gets a rhythm going lap after lap after lap after lap. And the very next lap, I am guaranteeing you I would have hit the fence in the turn 3 if I continued on. So, yeah, not great. Not my best piece of driving, completely unintentional that we were able to accomplish that. I don't know how, but we'll take those things. I don't really complain about stuff like that because they're hard to come by for me on dirt. So that was cool. That was a lot of fun. Maybe he'll make another video, go back out, but I'm sure that at this point we'll just drop this. Admit I'm the superior driver on dirt, which is totally not true, by the way, folks. And we will think about getting together and doing some more content collab as far as us laying down a lap time in some kind of car or track combination that seems interesting, and then challenging you guys during the next demo drive or whatever to go out there and top it. So, or maybe it won't be demo drive. Maybe we'll just do it in a test session or host it, or who knows. We'll figure it out later. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below to my channel. Go over and check out Will's channel in the description, Sprawl Racer. Give a sub to him. He's a great guy. He's approaching 100 subs actually, which is awesome. So help him go get over the mark. Who else have I got? Check out Carl Sampson, world's most boring sim racer. CR2 Racing, Chris, he does great content for ARCA and 87s. Ethan G Racing, he does a lot of great road racing in 87s and ARCA and other stuff, I'm sure. No, not ARCA, he hates ARCA. But anyways, check out all the usual friends, Daniel Costa, everybody else that posts vids. They're all great content creators. They're all wonderful guys, wonderful drivers. So check them all out. And thanks for Will for laying this down for me. And I hope I didn't hurt your feelings too bad by miraculously beating your lap time. That's gonna be it. Hope you all have a great day. Till next time, as always, bye.